my channel, and if you're new here, I'm very happy to have you here. Welcome. Today I'm here with yet another perfume haul. I know guys, I'm buying too many perfumes. I actually did a niche perfume haul video. I will link it up here and down in the description box. Actually, I got these ones around the same time. I just split it into two videos because there were just too many perfumes. I thought I was splitting up niche versus other perfumes, but actually turns out I ended up getting even more niche perfumes. So this haul is gonna actually have some niche as well. So I also have another giveaway for you guys. It's another Dossier giveaway, 2 Dossier perfumes. So stay until the end of the video to find out details about how to enter the giveaway. Before we get into the perfume haul, you guys, please take a minute to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and ring that notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload. So let's get into the perfume haul. So you guys, in one of my recent hauls, I reviewed 2 Dossier perfumes and I did a giveaway, a Dossier giveaway. And today I have 2 more Dossier fragrances that they sent me. So I want to review them for you guys, and I will be giving these 2 perfumes away to 2 of my wonderful subscribers. So let's get started with the Dossier perfumes, and then I will get into the ones I bought. Dossier is a perfume company based in France. Actually, they have 5 perfumers located in Grasse in France, which is the perfume capital in the world. It is a brand that creates inspired by perfumes. So a lot of the designer perfumes, the very high-end ones, tend to have really high markups. So they're making those very expensive fragrances accessible to everyone without those huge markups. But there are a lot of companies out there that make perfumes inspired by these kind of high-end brands. I would say Dossier is a company that's really up there in terms of the quality. They use very clean, high quality, clean ingredients from Grasse, France, and they are cruelty free without the markups. And they have a risk-free system where you can actually try 5 fragrances at a time. You can order 5 and they come with the perfume bottle and a little sample inside of the same perfume. So you can try the sample, and if you don't like any of them, any of the 5 that you ordered, you can send back the ones that you didn't like within 30 days and get your money back, which I think is a pretty neat system, and that's like totally risk-free. And on top of that, very affordable, no markup prices. I also have a 10% discount code for you guys if you want to use it. It's just a discount code to help you guys out. I will list and link all that information down in the description box for you guys. So let me get started with the first Dossier perfume. So this one is Powdery Hawthorn, you guys. This one is inspired by Tom Ford's Metallic, which everybody has heard about, and it is a very popular Tom Ford fragrance. So anyway guys, so this is what the box looks like, and it comes as usual with this information card which has all of the information about this perfume, what it's inspired by, and all the notes and ingredients and how it works, and all that information in this card. And inside you get the perfume and that sample I mentioned, you guys. So this is a sample of the same perfume, so you can actually use this to try it out, and if you don't like it, you can send it back for something different or just return it. So like I said, you can order 5 at a time. I think it's really neat that they send a sample with, and I love the fact now I have this sample, I can try it and I can review it, and then I can give away the perfume without touching it. By the way guys, I know you're supposed to use the other end of the strip, but I don't care. I don't really like to use it that way, so I spray the big end of it. I don't care. Oh guys, this is really good. I've gotten my nose on metallic several times, and I have a sample of it somewhere up in our bedroom. I just couldn't find it. This one has that same aldehydic opening like metallic. So if you're not a fan of aldehyde, you're not going to like this one. Neither would you like Tom Ford Metallic. So the composition is very similar to the perfume this is inspired by, Metallic, with a few notes being different. So in Tom Ford's Metallic, in the opening you get aldehydes, pink pepper, and bergamot. And in the opening of this Powdery Hawthorn, You also get aldehydes, but you get neroli and orange blossom as the other two notes. So orange blossom is a beautiful citrusy floral. Same with neroli, citrusy floral. So you get that citrusy, but there's more of that floral vibe with aldehyde in this one, which I think is a little softer than the Tom Ford's top notes, the opening, which is aldehydes with that pink pepper, which is a spicy floral note with the bergamot. So that may be why this feels softer, more palatable in the opening. Just like the Tom Ford metallic in the middle, in this perfume, the Powdery Hawthorn, you of course get the hawthorn and then heliotrope. So heliotrope and hawthorn, just like the metallic, but there's no lily of the valley in the middle. The powderiness, obviously, in both metallic and this Powdery Hawthorn come from that heliotrope note, obviously. Hawthorn is a honeyed kind of floral note, is very similar to Tom Ford's metallic without the lily of the valley note in there. And in Tom Ford's metallic, you get vanilla, amberette, Peru balsam, and sandalwood. And in this version, in Powdery Hawthorn, you get all of that except the sandalwood. So you get all the other three notes, the base notes. I really think that two notes of neroli and orange blossom with the aldehyde in the opening makes that difference from the Tom Ford metallic, where Tom Ford metallic tends to be right in the opening, a little bit like in your face. Maybe that aldehyde with the neroli and orange blossom creates a more softer opening. I would say very nice quality. I'm going to actually spray this on my dress. Oh, very good, you guys. Oh, I'm gonna spray it on my skin as well. I want to see. I think this is more mass appealing than Tom Ford's metallic. So the next dossier is Floral Jasmine, which is inspired by Tom Ford's Jasmine Rouge. So I love Tom Ford's, love Tom Ford's Jasmine Rouge. In fact, I almost bought it once. I remember like I had just bought another really fantastic jasmine perfume, so I decided against it. But I'm going to get my hands on it here soon. It's going to be in my collection. I know what it smells like really well. I'm very familiar with the smell of Jasmine Rouge. So again, you guys, you get the same information card in here, and then you get the perfume and the sample just like the other one. So I'm going to leave that perfume untouched, and I'm going to use the sample to test this fragrance out for you guys. This is very pretty. Very pretty. Now I don't want to give these two away, you guys. Kind of want to keep them. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful jasmine scent. Very close to Tom Ford Jasmine Rouge. So the notes pyramid, you guys, in this Floral Jasmine is almost exactly like Tom Ford's Jasmine Rouge with a few of the notes missing. And one note that is in Tom Ford's Jasmine Rouge that I don't really care for is not in this perfume. I will let you know which one that is. So in the top notes of Tom Ford's Jasmine Rouge, you get a lot more spices than this one, the Floral Jasmine. Tom Ford's Jasmine Rouge has cinnamon, pepper, cardamom, ginger, bergamot, mandarin orange. So a whole bunch of notes with a lot of spices. In Floral Jasmine, you get the bergamot, cardamom, and pepper, and then you get neroli, which is not in Tom Ford's Jasmine Rouge, without the other additional spices. So this one doesn't have cinnamon and ginger, and it also doesn't have that mandarin orange note. So just a few notes missing in the top, and one additional one neroli, so it's like a more of a floral citrus. So in this one, you have the same middle notes as Tom Ford's Jasmine Rouge. You have the jasmine, obviously there's ylang ylang and broom flower. But in Tom Ford's Jasmine Rouge, you also have the clary sage in the middle. The clary sage in this one is in the base. So you get in the middle of the Tom Ford Jasmine Rouge, you get clary sage and neroli in the middle. So in here, you get jasmine, sambac, ylang ylang, and broom flower in the middle, and that's it. The clary sage is not in the middle of this one. So the clary sage is in the base notes. and nerolies in the top notes. So in the base of this Floral Jasmine, you get that clarisage that wasn't in the middle, but rather in the base, with labdanum and vanilla. And labdanum is this sort of leathery, powerful note. The difference here in the base of this Floral Jasmine is that it's a little bit more simple than the Tom Ford's Jasmine Rouge. That labdanum is here, which is like a leathery, powerful note. But in Tom Ford's Jasmine Rouge, you also get leather with labdanum. I don't really care for the leather note, you guys. I still love Tom Ford's Jasmine Rouge, but I like the fact that the Floral Jasmine doesn't have the leather note, only the labdanum. So in Tom Ford Jasmine Rouge, you get that leather and labdanum and amber and vanilla and some woody notes. So very, very beautiful, very pretty fragrance. By the way, did I tell you guys the cap is magnetic? I mean, how cool is that for the price point? Dossier, Powdery Hawthorn, and Floral Jasmine. I'll be giving these two away to 2 of my lucky subscribers. So to hear about the details of how to win this giveaway, stay until the end of this video, you guys. So now I'm going to get into the perfumes that I bought. So you guys, I bought 2 perfumes from one of my favorite designer brands. It is Narciso Rodriguez. You guys know I love Narciso Rodriguez musky scents. I have like 3 or 4 Narciso fragrances, you guys, and I've been wanting to add these 2 Narciso fragrances to my Narciso collection. So the first one is Narciso Poudree, you guys. This one is obviously a powdery musky scent. This is what the bottle looks like. So it's a beautiful blush color bottle. Oh, you guys. I already know that I'm gonna love these 2 perfumes. I don't even have to worry about that. I love Narciso. I love that sexy musky edge these perfumes have, you guys. And I thought Narciso by Narciso, the white bottle, I think that's one of the sexiest musky perfumes ever. I get tons of compliments every time I wear it. And I thought Poudree was going to be like too powdery, but it's not. It has that same edginess, that very sexy, contemporary edginess, which I love, because Narciso fragrances, when you wear them, you don't smell like anyone else. You smell like a fashionable woman, you know? It's a very aromatic white floral, rose, balsamic, woody, warm, spicy, musky, powdery scent, you guys. The opening has the 3 most gorgeous floral notes in this perfume, you guys. It's just to die for. There's jasmine, Bulgarian rose, and orange blossom. Bulgarian rose. Bulgarian rose is one of the most expensive perfume oils. In the middle, you get a huge dose of musk, which makes this very edgy. And in the base, you get coumarin, cedar, patchouli, and vetiver. Coumarin can be sweet and kind of almondy, and also kind of like herbally and like hay kind of note. It's kind of a weird note. It's actually a very beautiful note. And you get that patchouli for that lasting power. There's that vetiver adding that slight earthiness to this. And then cedar for that woody touch. Musky, powdery, gorgeous sexiness. Narciso Poudree. Next, I have another Narciso. I've been meaning to buy this for a while now. Finally remembered to do it. This is Narciso Fleur Musk. I already knew this was going to be a beautiful rose musky scent that's perfect for springtime, especially with that slight coolness in the air. So this is the bottle, you guys. It's a very pretty pink bottle. I am excited. Ooh, let me try. Very gentle. This one is lighter than the other Narcisos that I have. This one is a little bit airy. Very romantic and sexy. Romantic from that rose, sexy from the musk. It's very fresh, you guys. It's got a freshness about this perfume. It's a very light rose musky scent with a lot of freshness in here. This is a rose floral, fresh, musky, powdery, soft, spicy with a little bit of patchouli. That freshness in here really makes this a lighter fragrance for spring and summer. I would say mainly spring. In the opening you get pink pepper, which is a beautiful floral spicy note. And in the middle you get that rose and peony and musk. Peony kind of like softens everything usually, and rose is a very romantic touch. The musk is sexy. And in the base you get violet, giving it that powdery quality, amber and patchouli. Narciso fragrances do last a very long time on my skin and my clothes, you guys. Gorgeous light rose fresh scent for spring. Narciso Fleur Musk. Next I have something that I have been craving lately. I was craving, I mean, it's getting to that spring months now. The craving isn't as strong anymore, but this winter, you guys, I had the biggest craving for cherry fragrances, and I was on the hunt. I found that this one is one of the best cherry fragrances out there, one of the strongest. And I was looking for a prominent cherry note, not just cherry note somewhere in the composition. And this definitely is. It has a dominant cherry note in it. This is Guerlain La Petite Robe Noir. So this one, you guys, is a gorgeous, gorgeous cherry fragrance. And how cool is the bottle, you guys? I love that rouge ombre effect. And you see the dress is actually painted on the back, but you can see through. This is so gorgeous. There's that cherry, delicious cherry. This is a cherry almond fragrance, which is my favorite combination. I mean, Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, same thing, cherry almond. Oof, this one is a strong cherry, by the way. Cherry is a dominant accord in here. So it's a sweet cherry, almond, nutty, soft spicy vanilla, rose, violet scent. That rose kind of adds that little bit of like beautiful floral romantic touch to it. It's a little bit powdery from the iris in the base, but that opening, you guys, the opening, so gorgeous with that strong cherry with that almond, and then you get that red berries and bergamot giving it a little bit of freshness. So in the middle you get rose and another kind of like rose, I think type rose, tea and licorice in the middle. The tea I'm not smelling so much. And in the base you get a gorgeous vanilla base with that vanilla and tonka bean. Beautiful. You get a little bit of iris, and then you get anise and patchouli. So there's that licorice in the middle, and anise tends to have that slight licorice vibes too. So there's that licorice quality in here, but it's not very strong. The perfume industry mainly uses a synthetic cherry note made from something called benzaldehyde, I think. You could smell a fresh cherry. You're not gonna get that cherry smell as much as you would smell like a cherry flavored or cherry scented something. But I love it still, you guys. It's so gorgeous. It's very gourmand. Cherry fragrances are great for fall and winter time, you guys. But I'm really glad I have this delicious, gorgeous cherry fragrance in my collection, you guys. This is a Guerlain La Petite Robe Noir. Next, I have a beauty that is perfect for the spring, you guys. I've been meaning to get this for a while now, and I finally got around to doing it. This is Vie Est Belle Intensement. I love this version, this flanker of Vie Est Belle. Guys, I have Vie Est Belle, the original, which I love. You can make it your signature scent, which is an amazing scent you can wear pretty much all year round. But I prefer to wear that one in the fall and winter time because of the gourmand touch, the praline note in there. And then I also have Vie Est Belle Eclat, which I featured in my spring perfume video. I actually had this perfume. It had just arrived when I filmed my favorite spring perfumes, but it was still in the box and I completely forgot about it. This one is a beautiful raspberry powdery floral scent. I really, really love this one. I sprayed this when it arrived. Oh, so gorgeous. Pretty like spring. The vanilla accord in here is very strong. It's powdery. It's fruity from that raspberry. It is a vanilla, sweet, powdery, fruity, white floral, balsamic, woody, warm spicy amber scent. You get raspberry, pink pepper, and bergamot in the opening, which are perfect. That fruitiness from the raspberry, the pink pepper with that fruity spiciness, the bergamot with the freshness. And in the middle, you get that gorgeous heliotrope with the powderiness. There is jasmine, there's orange blossom. In the base, you get that vanilla and benzoin together. It's very strong vanilla scent. And then you get that iris with the powdery touch. Then you get that beautiful sensual sandalwood with patchouli for lasting power. This is a beautiful raspberry, fruity, powdery, kind of balsamic scent. It's really nice for spring. It would be a beautiful scent for spring and summer. You can actually wear this in the other months too. Actually, it's quite a beautiful signature scent worthy scent. This and the original La Vie Est Belle, I would say, but La Vie Est Belle Éclat is mainly for the spring and summer. La Vie Est Belle Intensement. Next, I have two perfumes that I have been dying to add to my collection from none other than Kilian, you guys. I have two Kilians for you. Yes, I do. So, I'm not sure which one I want to show first. I think I know. So guess what, you guys? I got Rolling in Love by Kilian. Oh my God. I am ecstatic, beyond ecstatic that I got a hold of this perfume. I've been meaning to get this. Let me get this off. So you get the card, information card in there, right here. And then you get, this is the presentation right there. I love the red bottle, you guys. I mean, I love anything red. Red's my favorite color, by the way. But anyway, gorgeous, gorgeous bottle. Kilian Rolling in Love. I am in love with this fragrance. I heard that some people said that this didn't last very long, so I was a little concerned, which is why I kept kind of, I guess, putting off buying. But I want to try this myself for several days. This is a very unique scent. This is a very almondy fragrance, you guys. It's like very almondy. That's like the biggest accord that I am smelling. There's that almond milk in here, you guys. Very prominent, that scent. There's amber red, there's iris, and there's musk. This is almost like monochromatic type of scent. It's a little different from the other Kilians that I have. The nose behind this perfume is also Pascal Guerlain. There's almond milk, amber red, and musk mallow, I believe, in the opening. There's iris and freesia in the middle. Iris is very powdery. Freesia is a like fresh green floral note. And in the base, guys, you get tuberose. Usually you get tuberose in the middle, which is very interesting that, again, this is a deviation from the other Kilians that I have. So the tuberose is in the base in this one. And then there is vanilla and tonka bean, which makes that vanilla scent very strong. And then there's musk. Very different from what I expected it to be. It's different from the other Kilians that I have. Technically an amber floral fragrance. It's a very hard one to describe, you guys. I'm going to spray this on my clothes. Yeah, this one is very unique. I can sort of barely smell that tuberose in the base. It's there in the dry down. But what I get mostly is that almond milk. It's very strong in there. I'm not saying I don't like it. I think it's very interesting. I think this is one that you wear a while and see how your body chemistry works with it, how it lasts on your skin and your clothes. Rolling in Love by Kilian. So the next one, you guys, is another Kilian that I have been eyeing on for a long time. This is Liaisons Dangereuses by Kilian. This one is something that, like I said, I've been waiting to get. So this is the presentation. So you get that card in there with the Kilian information, and here is the perfume, just like any other. So let me get it out. This one, you guys, again, also is different from what I expected, but I really like it. Very unexpectedly gorgeous. Really gorgeous. Very expensive, luxurious smelling. This one smells expensive and rich. This has the same vibes as my Fragrance de Bois Oud Rose Intense, but they don't smell anything like. I'm talking about the way it makes me feel, in terms of how they make me feel. The Oud Rose Intense is also something that makes me feel like a luxury experience, make me feel luxurious, and it smells like a very expensive luxury hotel, and when you wear it you feel very expensive, you know. So this is the same kind of vibes. It's a very like a beautiful fruity fragrance, that very expensive luxury smelling fruity fragrance. I did not think that this was going to be fruity, but you know guys, I always thought I didn't like fruity fragrances until I found out that I'm a huge fruity fragrance lover. The things that you don't know about yourself. This is a very fruity, sweet, rose, aromatic, woody, musky, powdery, floral, fresh, spicy scent. And in the opening, you guys, this has some of my favorite opening notes. Beautiful. Blackcurrant. Like I said, you know, Sea Intense and Sea, they have blackcurrant in the opening. It's this very fresh smelling fruity note that's just beautiful in the opening of fragrances. And this also has peach, which is like a really beautiful note. And it also has plum, which is very juicy, like that juicy plum. And then there's coconut. So in the opening, those notes are so, so beautiful. And in the middle, you get that gorgeous, beautiful rose note with geranium, which are a good combination. There's amberette or muskmallow and cinnamon. Geranium has that rose kind of nuances too, so together they work really well. So in the base, you have some of my favorite sensual and sexy notes. There is musk for that sexy edge. There's sandalwood, which is very sensual. There's oak moss, which is really nice with the vetiver that's in there that gives it a kind of an earthy touch. There's vanilla for that sweetness. And then there are also some other woody notes in here. Very beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Way beyond what I expected it to be. Like way different from what I expected it to be, but in a very good way. It's a very like fruity fragrance that smells luxurious, very expensive. If you want to smell expensive, here's one for you. This is Liaisons Dangereuses by Kilian. So I have two more fragrances, you guys. I'm going to try and be quick. And this one is something that I have been meaning to get for a while now. This is something that I heard so many good things about. This is Kenzo Elixi. How huge this bottle is. Here's it next to my face, you guys. This is huge. When this arrived, I was like, are you kidding me? I mean, look at this thing. This is how big it is. It's like the whole length of my forearm almost. Huge. So let me spray this. I hear this is beautiful. This is a very sweet, fruity, rose, powdery, vanilla, citrus scent. Oh, that fruitiness with that rose in there. Just so to die for. It's a beautifully fruity rose scent with that powdery and vanilla accents. Well, no wonder, you guys. The fruity notes in here are delicious. There's raspberry and mandarin orange in the opening, which is a gorgeous, like, fruity, delicious citrus opening. And in the middle you get Bulgarian rose. No wonder. I was like, this rose in here is divine. And yes, no wonder. Bulgarian rose is the most expensive rose oil. So you get Bulgarian rose with orange blossom in the middle. Pretty combo. I knew it. There's a gourmand touch to this perfume. I wanted to eat it the moment I smelt it. And I thought it was the fruity notes, but this has praline in the base with that vanilla and the powdery notes, which is so good. Like that praline, vanilla, and the powdery notes. Who knew? I mean, I knew praline and vanilla went really well together, but with that powdery, it's just very divine. I really, 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 really like this. The only thing I don't like is the crazy bottle, you guys. Sheesh. I mean, how am I going to store this? This is going to tower over everything I have. This is hands down the tallest bottle I have. This is Kenzo Elixi. Next, I have one that I've been kind of interested in on and off. So I wasn't really sure whether I should get it or not. But recently I just decided to get this because it's a very different fragrance, and I will tell you why it's different here in a second. So this is Burberry Body. This is the original, none of the flankers, and I believe this has like 3-4 flankers if I'm not mistaken. But this is like the original Burberry Body, which I hear is the best. Another phallic looking bottle. This is the bottle. It's also, what's up with these last two bottles? They are too tall and too crazy looking and awkward shaped. It's hard to store. Ah, yes. Yes, this is exactly what I thought it would be, and it is. This is a very fresh skin scent, you guys. I don't know if you guys know skin scents. Like, this smells like a skin scent. It smells like skin, only better. Like, it smells like it smells like you have naturally good smelling skin, you know? It smells like your skin, but only like fresh and sexy. Very good. Very mild. Very much a beautiful skin scent. It smells like your skin, but better and sexier. The fragrance composition, the notes pyramid, very interesting. The opening notes in particular, very interesting. Well, there is one note that's very interesting. It is green absinthe. It's green absinthe, and it smells very, like, you can smell, it's very different. It's hard to describe. And then you have peach and freesia. Freesia is a sort of a green floral note. So beautiful and fresh. It's almost kind of like, the green absinthe almost adds that sort of fresh marine-like quality to it, which it isn't, but it's hard to say. It adds this very like unique freshness that's not green, that's not exactly marine, but something in the middle, if that makes sense. In the middle you get rose, iris, and sandalwood, which is very sensual and powdery and romantic with that, you know, rose. And in the base you get vanilla, cashmere, amber, and musk. Very different type of scent, and I really like it because I can assure you I don't have anything like this in my collection. If you are someone who doesn't really like to wear really loud fragrances that are in people's faces, you know, if you want to be more like sensual and like and just smell like you have really good body chemistry, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to smell like you're naturally good smelling, like, and if you want to smell like you're naturally born smelling beautiful, this is the fragrance for you. It doesn't smell like you're wearing a perfume when you wear this fragrance. It makes you smell like fresh and kind of sexy. So if that's your kind of thing, this is the fragrance for you. If you don't want to smell like you're wearing a perfume, a strong perfume, this is the one for you. It's very different, very unique, and I'm really glad I added this to my collection. This would be something that is really good for like close encounter kind of things, like intimate kind of perfume. If you want to smell like you smell naturally great, this would be a great fragrance for the summertime, you guys. By the way, spring, summer, but mainly summer. Like on a day where you know it's hot and you're sweating and you want to smell like your sweat smells amazing. So this is the scent for you. No wonder they named it Body. Burberry Body. Makes sense. The name is perfect for it. I didn't even realize until actually just now I thought of that. This is Burberry Body. So you guys, that's it. That is my huge perfume haul. I hope I can edit this down so that it's not very long. I tend to give you guys all the information you need. I like to talk about the perfume notes and what they mean and how they create those unique scents. There's no point in just showing you things and saying, oh, here's the perfume and oh, I kind of like it and it smells kind of like, you know, that way, in you know, just mentioning one or two notes. I kind of want to show you guys how the composition is made and what it creates. So kind of like take you guys on a scent journey, you know, like an olfactory journey. And now for the giveaway information, you guys. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel, of course, like this video, and comment down below. Please just comment down below and let me know anything that you want to let me know about my videos, this video, this haul, what you think about Dossier fragrances, whatever you want. I'll be picking 2 winners and I'll be announcing the winners in about 2 weeks from now. By the way, you guys, this giveaway is domestic, just in the US, but I have 2 other giveaways coming up here soon. One of or both of them will be international. So please stay tuned for that. If you are an international subscriber, don't be discouraged. It's coming up soon, I promise you. I hope you enjoyed this haul, you guys. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload it, so you won't be missing any of my videos. I will see you guys in my next video.